Hey man, say man, it's your boy Big Dreams. Welcome back to the channel. Before we carry on any further with this video, make sure y'all like, make sure y'all comment, most importantly, make sure y'all subscribe and hit that post notification bell, set it to all. We is back with another banger video, back with another reaction video, man. And today, y'all see the screen, we are going to be reacting to Young Miami feuding with Tyla. Nicki Minaj is being targeted. Akademiks says pray for her. The impressive YouTube. We finna dig in here and see what's going on. I'm not gonna make the opening of this video too long. All I ask is that y'all smash that like button so this video can rank higher in the algorithm. Go crazy in the comments. Let me know what you want me to react to. And if you're watching me and you're not subscribed, man, subscribe. That's all I ask. We finna go ahead and dig in, man. Make sure that volume all the way up.
Hello everybody, welcome to the Impressive channel. The rapper Young Miami from the City Girls called out Tyla for taking her song. So Young Miami said that she has this song called Take Me to Chanel. Tyla has a song with a similar concept called Chanel, but instead of saying take me to Chanel, she says put me in Chanel. Now I did hear the song side by side. The songs sound nothing alike. Absolutely nothing alike. And to me, it sounds like Drake is on Tyla's song. I don't know if he's featured on there or if she is just sampling his vocals or using a reference track of his. Who knows? But yeah, Miami feels like Tyla stole her song. She went on Twitter and said, this girl really ran off with my song and I don't know how to feel about it. Mind you, I played this song for this girl. Like B, I'm confused. Take me to Chanel better than put me in Chanel. Somebody said, Miami, that song took you forever to drop. And she said, don't matter. It's my MFN song. And then she quoted this post where Tyla was teasing her song Chanel. And she said, let's talk about it. And she said, I played her the song. So does Young Miami have a point? Is she justified in feeling that Tyla took her song when she played the song for Tyla? I mean, she's not really wrong for feeling like her concept was stolen, but the songs don't really sound alike. In fact, I actually like Tyla's song. I like the snippet that I heard so far, and it sounds like it could be a hit for her. And she did promote it. She said the song is coming out next week. I noticed she didn't even respond to Young Miami. She just kind of paid her dust and promoted her song. But if Young Miami has a case, if she has receipts and proof that she played the song for Tyla beforehand, and she knows for a fact that her concept was used, then yeah, she possibly could seek credit for the song. But if not, she could always release her version of the song, and hey, people might tune into that too, you know. But anyway, moving on, I want to talk about Nicki Minaj because Nicki Minaj was trending in the blogs this week. She did shock a lot of her fans when she said that she was canceling the release of her 6th album. However, she did go back on Twitter Spaces and she said that she is still releasing her album. So she probably was just going through the motions because it seems like there's more stuff happening behind the scenes that are frustrating her. And once again, she called out Jay-Z and Desiree Perez from Roc Nation in a series of tweets. Now, Nicki has not made it a secret that she has had some issues with Roc Nation. She alleged that they have been sabotaging her behind the scenes. They've affected her touring. They took money from her. There's even this conspiracy theory that they have sent moles to infiltrate her camp. They've allegedly been behind smear campaigns against her. I mean, there's a lot, right? And some people might think, well, why is she always calling out Roc Nation and blaming them for stuff? How do we know that they're behind all of this? Well, when you start to see other people come out and validate what she's saying, you gotta pay attention. DJ Akademiks spoke out and said, pray for Nicki Minaj, Roc Nation devious. I'ma leave it there. Now, DJ Akademiks has his own situation with Roc Nation because they had him deposed for this whole case involving Milagro Grams and Megan Thee Stallion. But he claims that they were fishing for information on Nicki and Drake. And also, he said that they sent private investigators to surveillance him.
Now, even when I was talking to the judge today, I told the judge, I said, Judge, the reason why I feel this is harassment, Roc Nation sent people to my house out of the last 70, 75 days.
Bro,
40
what's
days out of
crazy?
those months.
Every single person in the industry who's had some type of bad encounter with Roc Nation is always something similar to this, bro. So I'm not finna doubt it at this point. Every single time I come across something where somebody's on one side, Roc Nation's on the other side, is always, hey, they dirty. I ain't gonna mess with them. But you still got some people that'll stand up against them, bro. So listen here, you know, I hope Nicki be alright, but you know, I'm just putting that out there. Every single time I hear any celebrity speak about trying to go against Roc Nation or anything, it's always something devious. It's always something that don't sound good or whatever the case may be. You know, so
it's like a stakeout.
Shoot, if she need a prayer, I'll put in a prayer for her.
Everybody who I know's crib, and it's not for me because they all know where I live at. I could tell they have whatever agenda they have versus Nicki, they're operating on, right? So they're like, let's see if Act knows anything. And they Meg Thee Stallion versus a blogger has nothing to do with Nicki Minaj. Yet they ask about Nicki Minaj. Yet they brought up Drake multiple times. I do want to sit here and I want to validate some of what Nicki Minaj is saying, because what Nicki Minaj is alluding to with Roc Nation, I've seen that they use bully tactics to silence people, to get their way, to try to sway, coerce, and change people's opinions of things they care about. And they do it through nefarious means, or they will throw a ton of money, and you never know. Somebody might pop out the woodworks with an accusation, with a debt that you supposedly owe them, or they'll make up something that you're about to have to sell your house. I'm telling y'all, everyone isn't saying these things because of nothing. Yo, Jay-Z, you got it, gang. I ain't gonna lie to you.
But every single time somebody say something about messing with Roc Nation, it's always something similar to this, bro. So I'm not finna doubt it at this point. Everybody say the same thing or something close to the same thing.
Now, there have been other people who have called out Roc Nation for their tactics, and two of them included Van Lathan from TMZ and also Nessa, who is the wife of Colin Kaepernick. They both said that Roc Nation allegedly was behind the smear campaign against Colin, and they were hired by the NFL to do so because the NFL wanted to suppress the growing criticism that they were receiving over blackballing Colin Kaepernick for protesting against police brutality.
Nicki Minaj recently shared her experience of going through different smear campaigns and what happens behind the scenes, talking about Jay-Z, Desiree Perez, and Roc Nation, right? And a lot of people, what I saw online, were questioning her about this. And sadly, I knew it wasn't even a question because I saw it happen to Colin. And the worst part about during that time were the smear campaigns that were happening behind the scenes to try to discredit Colin publicly, to sway people to think that Colin was okay being blackballed, or he was asking for a lot of money to play again. He was never offered a job the minute he protested.
But I know for sure, that Roc Nation was seeding negative stories about Colin Kaepernick during the time that he was really in traction with Jay-Z. I know who was on the other end of the phone. I know who Harvey's Roc Nation contact is, right? But the fact that they were people from Roc Nation that were trying to put negative stories about Colin Kaepernick into the ether is true.
Also, I can't forget about this. Demoree Hadley, who is the daughter of Roc Nation CEO Desiree Perez, gone through a lot as well. She said that her mother allegedly had private investigators stalk her and her husband, and she also made other allegations that are very disturbing. And in her paperwork, she has collected a lot of receipts to help support her claims.
I have been falsely imprisoned and through the misuse of the Baker Act, the Marchman Act, and a petition for a guardianship. And then my husband was falsely imprisoned 3 times. And then we've had to deal with harassment following both from licensed and unlicensed private investigators, as well as both of us being sued, as well as both of us being potentially gagged. And then both of us threatened, and then both of us followed on a 24/7 basis for the last 2 years.
Now, Demoree's case against her mother, Desiree Perez, is going forward. Her allegations of conspiracy, false imprisonment, and civil rights violations have been approved. However, the RICO allegation was dropped. Either way, Demoree is making some headway in her case. And that should tell you something. I mean, it should tell you that even what Nicki has alleged about Roc Nation is not really far-fetched, but it's really up to the public whether they want to believe it or not, you know? But anyway, tell me what you all think about this video down below. Please like, comment, and subscribe, and share this video if you care. Thank you so much for watching, and I'll see you next time.
But listen, like I done told y'all, bro, I'm no longer gonna doubt it, because every single time somebody says something about Roc Nation and I hear it, it's always something right up this alley right here, bro. It's always something right up this alley right here. So, hey, you hear it continuously. And that's the concept. If you hear something continuously, then hey, at some point along the line, you gotta, all right, maybe they not lying, because why everybody saying the same thing? But listen, that's all I'm gonna say, because hey now. But look, I'm gonna leave this up to y'all, man. Y'all let me know what y'all think. This is the end of the video. Make sure y'all like, make sure y'all comment. Most importantly, make sure y'all subscribe and hit that post notification bell. Set it to all social media links will be in the description. The link to the previous reaction video will be there as well. Follow me on all my social medias. Click the link to the previous reaction video and watch that whole video. After you watch this whole video, don't forget the link to the second channel will also be in the description. Make sure y'all go over there, subscribe, and show love, because y'all will be seeing my face over there from time to time. But listen, I love y'all, and I appreciate y'all for showing me love back. And we out this thing, man, for real.